Hello everyone, I am back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video in which I take on the Dragon Ball Saga Ultimate Red Zone Stage 5, the 22nd World Tournament, and the mission to clear the stage. So I am going to get right into absolutely clobbering. So, if you do end up enjoying this video, then please consider liking, and as well, if you've not done so already, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of my wonderful, fantastic videos. So, without further ado, I am just absolutely poised and ready to use these outstanding, stellar characters, to absolutely clobber, especially these 10th anniversary highlights, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the 10th anniversary fusions, for crying out loud, the headliners. And yeah, let's go. I should absolutely be able to just bulldoze this stage down for freaking sure. Now, with that being said, I definitely do want to make mention that I am happy that we have got the original Dragon Ball celebration that this Red Zone debuted in for freaking sure. We have the AGL Youth Goku, which is definitely a very interesting character that shocked me with how much he can put up performance-wise. Like, he can put up some numbers, he can put up some freaking stacks, y'all. Like, he was impressive. He was impressive. And, of course, original Dragon Ball definitely needs that representation for sure. I definitely think it is underrepresented. I think it should get a television remake, in my personal opinion, but that's neither here nor there, as I absolutely just slaughter this fight with these absolutely peak characters. I don't expect too much resistance, since I am bringing a sledgehammer to a pencil fight, in all honesty. But, we'll see. We'll definitely see about that. But I think my goats are going to absolutely clear here for freaking sure, y'all. Let's go. Oh, the tech gods get locked in slot 1. Oh my gosh. Oh, W Rainbow Orb changing. That turned what looked like, in my opinion, a pretty bad field into a good field. That was a very good orb change. Very good orb change. And yep, gonna take minimal damage there. Nice. Yeah, that's just the beauty of the 7th anniversary Part 1 EZAs, is just that initial damage reduction on their appearance, whether it be when they first come into the battle or when they transform into their super forms, like the gods and the Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan and the 4s when they fuse. Okay, so I should be about wrapped up here pretty soon. Halfway into the fight. 2 phases after this left to go, and I don't anticipate too much challenge here as I go through this battle. But as I said, definitely glad that we have seen original Dragon Ball. Definitely deserves a representation for freaking sure. And I'm glad that Dragon Ball Legends has, you know, definitely took some inspiration from this and are looking like they're going into an original Dragon Ball celebration with the introduction of the free-to-play April Fool's card, Tao, Mercenary Tao. That's definitely awesome. That is definitely very, very lovely to see. You absolutely love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. So should be able to wrap up this phase pretty quickly on the power of the transformed fusion characters. It will be absolutely a breeze to just obliterate with fusions for freaking sure. So I plan to just absolutely cook with that, and as I mentioned that Goku and Vegeta are locked in slot 2, so actually what might be a swell idea is to use the Veku right here. Why? Because I want to ensure that I do not take unnecessary damage right here. I don't want to absolutely get caught right here, so I'm just going to, bang, and your attacks are delayed. So now I can just go ahead and put the Goku there in slot 1 and absolutely just start cooking. I can absolutely start really heating up and moving on to the next phase where I can start fusing, start transforming. Next turn I'm going to start transformation sequence, and then I'm going to get on out of here. So hopefully this video has been enjoyable. I didn't encounter too much struggle here in this fight for freaking sure, especially since I used, again, sledgehammer to a pencil fight. I didn't exactly hold back much when deciding my team for this fight. That's for freaking sure. That is for freaking sure. But still, I don't definitely think this was simple to really clear here. And then, just gonna go ahead and get off all of these transformations here and just absolutely just cook. Yep, the boss is just done. I don't even think the boss will be able to survive all these active skills getting thrown at his face, if I'm being honest. Nah, I don't think he's gonna survive here. And then the last phase, that's definitely not going to survive the full-on onslaught for sure. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the... Oh yeah, he disables negative status effects on himself. That's really good. Oh yeah, I almost forgot he disables negative status effects on himself, like getting locked. Definitely just one of the many reasons he is absolutely ridiculously busted. The full heal, the absolutely insane support on the active skill, the very high damage reduction, the very high damage output, etc, 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 etc. So gonna go ahead and wrap up this phase with the O-Tanks, and then it's almost time for me to wrap up and get on out of here, but not quite yet. Although I will go ahead and transform here. I will go ahead and do that at the very, very, very least with the Goku here just getting off the Giant 8 mode. Yeah, that should do good damage. And then after that, I'll go ahead and transform with Super Saiyan 4. So yeah, it's really just a smooth cruise here to the finish line. Let's go ahead and get to it. Yeah, bombs can't even hurt me in my giant state. Although I definitely am noticing his key reduction. He's definitely reducing my key amount here because it is definitely a little trickier for me to get my super attacks off, which is definitely not benefiting the damage I do in the giant mode. So I get one off, kabam, and then additional super. There we go. Nice, kapow. At least I got off one HP bar there as I go into Super Saiyan 4 and just cruise on to the finish line. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't think I even needed to transform though. I definitely don't. Oh. I mean, however, I say that, but if I get to a state, I got to a state like this where I got even more attacks generated on one spot, which is good because I'm not exactly privy on using that target skill just quite yet. I want to save that for the final phase of this fight, absolutely obliterating with the target. So definitely want to keep that handy in my back pocket, but I'm just going to go ahead and put, nope, I'm not going to use the active skill just quite yet, y'all. I'm not going to use that active just quite yet. I'm going to go ahead and do that and just absolutely just cook. Yep, we're gonna just absolutely just eat, just absolutely cooking, y'all. Absolutely cooking, absolutely cooking. I'm not even worried about the super attack, y'all. Yeah, he takes double digits. Nice. And then Vegito. Oh, Vegito's gonna do damage. He's gonna get all the counters in the world that he could ever ask for, y'all. So, right there, he's going to just be able to do devastating amounts of damage. Oh, damn. Oh, does he get, oh yeah, he gets crits on the yeah, he gets guaranteed crit on the active skill. I'd even notice that. I'd even notice that his active skill gets guaranteed crit, because, you know, most of the time he just comes out and just wraps up and just that's it. That's the fight, you know, like he comes out, he does the active skill, and that's all, and that's literally all he does. But gonna use the Tech Gods, just absolutely cook. They have enough damage reduction and enough defense to absolutely tank in slot number 1. So I should be able to absolutely get some fire stuff going on right here for freaking sure. Let's go. Yep. All the bombs were converted into Rainbow Key Spears, so I don't even have to worry about that anymore. Nice job. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, y'all. Random positive lesson of the day, and I definitely can attest to this. Some things definitely can seem hard at first, but, you know, committing is getting the ball rolling, you know, on difficult things. That's, you know, sometimes that can be the most problematic. That can be where the most problems arise, is just going ahead and just say, let's just get started. Because I definitely can attest to this. Motivation, it usually doesn't just, oh wow, I have a random spawning of motivation. Like, no, you gotta put that in yourself. You gotta put it in yourself. You gotta just say, okay, let's do it. Let's freaking go. Let's absolutely get this done. Whether it be important school assignments or just trying to, like me, I've been trying to stick with getting back into the habits of, working out. And I think I have been successful with that. And that's just something that I had to commit to, or just something as simple as, hey, I want to complete this Dokkan Battle Red Zone. Alright, with that being said, yep, it's just going to be a steady finish line to the end here, as Vegito just, clobbers with his active skill. I don't think much else needs to be said here. It's his active skill turn. He's just gonna wrap it. He's just gonna wrap it up here. Yep, guaranteed crits. That's what you love. That's what I love to see. That's what I absolutely love to see. Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. I should absolutely be able to blitz down this boss right here for freaking short cup. Boom. And I fully expect those crits, especially after his super attacks, to just make this TN boss into absolute mincemeat. Absolute mincemeat. But I do hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, consider liking, and yeah. They really did cook so hard with the 10th anniversary with the fusions. Y'all, the fusions are just insane. They are just on a completely different level than all of the other Dokkan battle units that I have personally experienced. They just are built different. Built absolutely different. Like, look at this. He's just melting off bar after bar after bar after bar of HP. Absolutely freaking love to see it. And then, yeah, that's going to probably have to wrap it up with this boss battle. If I can get enough damage flowing here, which I should be able to do. Kaboom. I'm on another. Boom. And then I take the super attack. I eat this. I eat that for double digits, and then kabam. One more, nice. That could be it. That could be it, y'all. That could be it. Oh, it is not. It is not it. It is not. However, I do have the active skill with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, so I'm just gonna end it off there. Alright, so that is the end of the fight. Definitely not too bad when you're using a sledgehammer, but definitely didn't seem too complicated. Do remember that the last phase has dodge canceling, and the second phase does lock. It does lock, so do be wary of that, but don't have to wrap it up there. Vegeta just gets off that active skill right off into the sunset with that being said. Nokon's in a really good place. It's been that way for a while. I just think they've just been handling things, just doing such a great freaking job. And I am wrapped up. So, that being said, I got the mission, and that's it. That is it. That's it for this video. And yeah. So, one thing I can say is fusions are peak. I love it. I absolutely love it. That being said, though, hopefully you all enjoyed, and until next time, bye.